This is my presentation on Sora for my research plan. Sora is the main character of the Kingdom Hearts series. He is a big goofball, just making a point on that. He's the wielder of the Keyblade, known to fight off the darkness from enemies. He will not hesitate every time he comes into contact of anyone who is in need of help. He will not hesitate to help them. His most famous line that is used over and over again throughout the game is, "My friends are my power." It says, the development of Sora came as an original idea from Tetsuya Nomura. It was brought forth after the game was pitched from Squaresoft to Disney, and Tetsuya Nomura created Sora, as you can see right here, to be the main character, for he did not want to have a Disney property as the main character. Over the years, as the character of Sora has come to be known all over the world as the boy who touched everyone's hearts. It says, over the many different games throughout the series, he takes on different forms to blend in with the worlds that he comes in contact with, so that way he is not seen as out of place. The different forms he also takes on also give him strength as well. Cultural influence wise, besides being a revolution throughout the game, RPGs, Sora is brought as a cultural influence to people who have played the game, and the game has unintentionally helped them overcome loss of a person, or found their sense of self-identity, or learning that they're actually worth more than what they believe to be, or dealing with any type of mental illness such as depression. Each character within the series faces their own challenges, and it brings forth the challenge of to prove who they are, and they want to prove that what was predetermined is not always what's going to happen. Questions I have for Sora: what was he really feeling every time he faced danger, other than depicted that he had a smile on his face every time danger was in his way? He would just push forward and fight on. And then why every time he faced a villain that he was determined to change their mind? My last question for him is, how did he feel about having 4 different hearts inside of him besides his own? My plan of attack for my research is to watch YouTube videos over the series and analyze the sound and the tones set for the emotions throughout the series, and just carefully examine facial expressions and pay close attention to the conversations had between Sora and his enemies. My hypothesis is that with every victory against his enemies, it would bring a new thought process and a new aspect of what it meant to him to save the world. And although he does save the day, he still suffers internally. The hearts that are inside of him do not bother him, is a hypothesis I have come up with. He just wants to set them free from what's inside of him so they can live on their own.